Hadrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Performing our duty as our pride, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. For the Emperor! Halt and observe. Trygon-class Tyranid sighted.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Close ranks and hunker down! Stay vigilant. There's not assault us if we stand and stride as one. Recalibrate your aim, brother. Elite level Xenos. Change position. Maintain formation. Reposition. Refocus. Frag grenade deployed. The Imperial power rises. Specialized bioform neutralized. Our tactical advantage deters the Xenos tunneler. Change position. Maintain formation. Nothing an apothecary cannot heal. Vitals restabilized. Iron Halo ready. Magazine depleted. Position and fend off the beast. Utilize artifact in dire circumstances. Trygon alters its approach vector. Trygon displays aggressive behavior.
my reload. Reporting severe wounds. Xenos countermeasures successful. Reloading. Reposition and refocus. Rearming.
Watch for the tunnel beast!
Attention. Motor skills degenerating. Composing final. Cancel gene seed retrieval.
Dig in and fortify this position.
Equipping fresh magazine.
Trygon assault incoming!
Change position. Maintain formation.
Cross ranks and go! Secure this position!
Refilling magazines. Target Xenon advanced to position. Ammunition restocked. Throwing smoke grenade. Life functions critical.
Breathe and find strength, brother. Protect your aim.
Standard thanks. Offered. Obtaining armaments. Packing up equipment. Tyranid unit sighted. Ammunition restocked.
It tunnels towards our position. This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trygon.
Never such a thing as shore ground.
Runners won, brothers.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trygon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
We have eyes on the left platform. Astartes, I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Location security defensible. Reposition frequently to compensate.
Transport lift status incompetent.
Iron Halo online.
Get in, brothers! Hurry!
Lockdown sector. Zone secured. Neutralize call for enemy backup.
Proceed together.
Enhanced tactic ready.
You are fertilizer.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Ignore the servo skull, brothers. It is clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again. What mechanical?
Kill confirmed.
Line up behind me to launch that servo skull on a mission complete.
Servo skulls serve the Imperium beyond their lifespan. Remember that, brothers.
These walls make for good Trygon repellent.
I do not trust the Xenos to remain idle while we elude it.
Fragmentation grenade! Out! Cover my reload!
Bioform eliminated.
Target Xenos bioform. Reloading.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Already ignoring the service. Mark Xenos come back. Additional supplies secured. Finished and ready.
Trygon complication.
Multiple Xenos encountered.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munitions should be nearby.
Here also.
Melter charge deployment approved.
Eradicate the Xenos callways with the melter charges.
Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence. Approaching melter ordnance. Xenos rally eliminated.
Melter charge source, brothers.
Annihilate Tyranid rally points.
It's gone in their burrows. Brothers, towards the objective.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitri cowering in her data
Your
enclave.
flesh has biomass.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Tyranid unit sighted. Reloading ammunition. Contaminant causing bodily distress. Relieving wounds. Cover my reload.
Xenos bastards.
Closer and closer.
Nixon marked our presence. Our objective awaits. Predatory class Tyranid eliminated.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Secure that console uplink.
Disruption successful, brothers. Up, Xenos Biocore. Establish perimeter around console.
Fetch a power cell, brothers.
To the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
I have a power cell.
Brothers, the generator!
None of my combatants before it rallies more enemies.
We are the power here.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Commencing signal disruption. Task complete. Console up set.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Observe ground movement.
These tender clods of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
NATO's biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian. Reduce alien bioform presence to 0. point marked.
Stay close and sharp.
Nothing stands over a melter.
Target Xenos bioform. Whipping fresh magazine. Self-triaging. Stockpile marked. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Tyrannid unit sighted. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements. Obtaining armaments. War gear acquired. Marked Xenos combatant. High priority Tyrannid eliminated. And ready. Preparing disciplinary report.
Be ready.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Brilliant. Form up and dig in for a fight.
Target lock on its vulnerabilities. Xenos combatant. Xenos tunnel identified. Acquire a melter charge. Melter charge deployment.
obliterating Xenos life forms as ordered.
The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation.
Resupply.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges.
Die, vomit of parasites! Ready for Trygon assault!
Tyranid unit sighted. Injury intervention en route. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Casualty averted. Smoking out. Rounds expect enhanced tactic ready. Packing up equipment.
Beware of Xenos assault!
Friendly fire issue. Rearming.
Brace for an assault from above!
Reloading.
Trygon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Meridian. The mission is a success, despite the odds.
I do not think the brain is happy. Good.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.